Hi, hello. I'm Snap ASMR. I hope you enjoy this video. If you're new here, please subscribe. Please subscribe. And also let me know what options you pick in the comments because that would be really fun for me to see. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Hi. It's so good to see you again. I would really love to plan like a fun Halloween day together. So I need some of your input because there's so many options and I don't know what to do. But don't worry because we've got a very long day ahead of us. So don't be stressed about time. Time is not an issue. We can do whatever we want, but I love to give you some choices and then you just tell me what suits you the best. Does that sound good? Okay, good. So I'm thinking we'll wake up and I can make us breakfast, and we have a few different options for that. So let me know which one sounds the best for you. So the first thing I can make is pumpkin spice pancakes. Just like my hat. Pumpkin spice pancakes. Probably served with some hot chai or whatever it is you like, but made with pumpkin spice and like a dollop of whipped cream or yogurt on top, whatever it is you like. Or we can do a little simpler, a little lighter. We could do some apple cinnamon oatmeal, and I can add some crunchy pecans or walnuts on top, and maybe like a drizzle of honey and some apple slices. Or we could go a little more extra and do like a butternut squash sage frittata. Yeah, if you're more into the savory side. I know I gave some sweet options, but that's just me. Yeah, we can have apple cider, even though we're definitely gonna be having a ton of apple cider on Halloween. Or some chai or some tea, whatever it is you like. And maybe like a side salad, some fruit. Does that sound good? Okay, so which one would you like? Okay, so you are thinking you would like okay, good choice. So I'm thinking we spend half the day in the countryside and the other half in the city. So we can leave the city in the morning to go out. Would you rather take the car so we can like listen to our music together? Or would you rather take the train and just kind of relax, not have to worry about directions and enjoy the fall leaves along the train tracks? Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's see. So on our way there's some parks we could walk through. There's a forest trail where we can step on some crunchy leaves, and maybe we can find some acorns or some mushrooms, wild mushrooms, stuff like that. Or there's a lakefront trail where we can sit down, we can maybe have a picnic. We can maybe bring some food to have a picnic. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, so there's the lake and we can watch the falling leaves. Ripple. The water. Or we could go to the historic cemetery and we can walk through and we can see all the old monuments and we can find the funniest names. Which one sounds good? I see your point. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay. So the main place we're going to be staying is this old town because they have a lot of cute shops. They have a lot of cute like diners, all that good stuff. Lots of things for us to do. So I'm sure you're gonna want lunch around this time. So the 3 options as usual. You know I love to give you options. So first we've got the crispy apple tavern. It has a lot of apple themed dishes. It's very rustic. It has fun table centerpieces with pumpkins and apples in like, you know, woven baskets. So most of their dishes are apple themed. It's very like it's a very specific themed place, but it's fun. But I know we're gonna be doing a lot of Apple related things today, so if it feels like too much, that's fine. That's fine with me. The other place is the Harvestman Bistro. It has floor to ceiling windows with dried herb and flower decor hanging from the ceiling. This place has a lot of lighter meals, but it has like a maple roasted vegetable salad. So like very veggie focused and cute sandwiches. And then the last option is Eclipse Tavern. And this place is very much more gothic. It has like velvet curtains, old chandeliers. It makes it feel like it's nighttime in the middle of the day. But if you're into that kind of gothic style, we can definitely do that. I know they have a lot of fun drinks there. If you want to start the day drinking, okay, it's fine with me. Yeah? Okay, cool. So let me do that. We're gonna do... Yeah, Eclipse has like wild mushroom, pot pie, stuff like that. Okay, excellent. So between going to go there and there. Yeah, I think if I... Yeah, should be good. On time. I have a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna want to go to one of the many dessert shops they've got here. The first place is a candy shop. It's very decked out in all kinds of colors, and there's candy everywhere. You know, they've got the scoops where you can scoop out whatever you want into whatever size bag you want. It's so colorful. It's so fun. They've got like moving animatronics. It feels very magical. And I'm not even a huge candy person. I prefer chocolate, but if that's something you're into, we can do that. Or we could go to this autumn pie shop. I'm pretty sure it's run by like this old lesbian couple that just make cute autumn pies. So they got apple pie, they got pumpkin pie, they got pecan pie, then they got like blackberry pie, then they've got huckleberry pie, which sounds amazing. All kinds of pie, any kind of pie you want. So that also, I think they sell it by the slice too, so we don't have to get an entire pie. We can also just like try a bunch of pie. Or there's one that does more Halloween themed stuff. So they've got ghost shaped cookies, they've got pumpkin shaped cookies, they've got, you know, cute colorful cupcakes, stuff like that. Yeah? Alright. Good choice, as always. Okay. So, given that it's an older town, we should definitely hit up one of the historical sites. So, the first place is the the first option is the Old Mill Museum. It shows, it still has a lot of the old-timey machines still intact, and they give demonstrations about how the town used to... What did they used to craft? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You know, they've got the plaques with all the information, so if you're into fun facts, if you're into antiques, this is the place. The other place is the Old Manor, and it's on top of a hill. This wealthy family used to live there back in the 1800s, late 1800s, and I think right now it's kind of decked out to be kind of spooky-ish. Some of the rooms are still like how they normally are, but I think the further in you go, the spookier it gets, and they might start like dropping little ghost stories here and there. Or we could go to the old chapel. It has these beautiful stained glass windows, and it's surrounded by beautiful foliage. All kinds of pretty colors right now. It's very peaceful. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we're gonna do... Okay, I know you're a big animal lover, like me, So there's a few animal-based activities that we can do together. The first one is a petting zoo. It seems like an actually good petting zoo. You know, the animals seem like they're well taken care of and they're not being fed like crap all the time. And they have nice barns to live, a lot of land to roam. That being said, there's goats and sheep and pigs and cows and mini horses and donkeys, all that good stuff. So if you're into petting a bunch of random animals, this is the place for you. Or we could do a horseback riding trail through the woods. They have different levels for how experienced a rider you are. I don't mind going down a few levels if that's what you need. It just seems like a really beautiful path that they take you on. I think you go up a cliff so you can get a view of the town below and all the trees, of course. So that's another option. And the last place is an owl sanctuary, and they teach you about the owls' diets and habitat and conservation. And you can see the owls, and the handlers, have them, and they just stare at you with those gigantic eyes. So that's the third option. Which one seems the best? Okay, cool. Yep, I was hoping you would say that. Cool. Alright, and then finally, after that, we can pick some pumpkins and get some apple cider and donuts, which is the best part. And around this town, there's a few different options, of course. And I just want to know what kind of, when you're looking for a pumpkin patch, what sort of vibe are you going for? So the first one is as classic and traditional and simple as you can possibly get. You go out into a field and they've just got pumpkins there, and you pick the pumpkin that you want, and then you take it to this stand where they sell the pumpkins. And they also sell homemade apple cider and donuts, and that's it. And you just enjoy the trees, and you enjoy the quiet, you enjoy the countryside. That's a totally valid option. Or there's one that's a little bit more upscale, like the cider and donuts are in a barn, and they have the pictures you put your face in for photo opportunities, and giant hay bales, and there's a pretty simple corn maze and hay rides and stuff like that. Third option is it's kind of more of a fair. It's roller coaster, simple fairground roller coasters, and I think this one also has a petting zoo. And it's got all kind of games, and it has a pumpkin cannon, and you can smash old trucks. I don't know, something like that. It's really chaotic, but they have fun drinks. They have candied apples. They have, and I think the pumpkins, instead of it being in a field, are just kind of in this yard, and they're stacked up in cool ways. So which one do you like the most? Okay, yeah, all right. That works for me. So after we've got our pumpkin or pumpkins and cider and donuts, whatever else we got from the day, we can go back into the city. And should we carve our pumpkin then, or should we do it later? Yeah, okay, yep. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so do you want to do it more of the classic style, which is the triangle eyes and the big toothy grin? Or do you want to do something more intricate? Do you get really into pumpkin carving? Do you want to do an entire design and stuff? Do you use little tiny tools? Okay. Or we could do a silly one, it's barfing up its own guts, or it's giving birth to a little pumpkin. Yeah, I have one. Yeah. Like this. Yeah, so we could do the triangle, and then Yeah, yeah. I'm down for that. So after we carve our pumpkin, we can go get dinner. Obviously there's like a lot to choose from. So the first one is the Harvest Loft. It's a rooftop greenhouse, and all its meals focus on farm to table recipes. So lots of salads, lots of tasty risotto, and you can get a good view of the city. It has fairy lights and lots of interesting foliage around. And each meal is followed with a complimentary apple spice shot. The second option is called the Enchanted Grove. It's like fairy tale themed, so it has a lot of like fun wooden decor that makes you feel like you're a little fairy in the woods during fall. Like twinkly lights that like light up randomly, like fairies or fireflies. And they've got toadstool soup and lots of mushroom and acorn themed dishes and decor. And they each table has a wreath of fall foliage. So it's very cozy, and like there's no windows, but it still feels like you're completely outside and immersed in the woods with like woodland ambiance. And then the third option is the Voodoo Parlor. It's very New Orleans style, spooky. There's like tarot cards. The menu is like really creative, and you don't really know what you're getting out of them, but each dish is supposed to be like fantastic. So this one's a little more spooky, a little bit more on the Halloween side. Lots of like witch themes, and like cauldron. I think they serve like the soup in cauldron or something like that. Yeah, which one sounds best? Yeah, sure. All right. Let me make sure. I'm gonna get us a reservation because I know it's probably gonna be crazy on Halloween. Yeah, there's like live jazz in the third option. So that changes your answer. Okay. So after dinner we can hit up a bar. Depends what mood you're in. But the first one feels like a vampire probably runs the place. It's like super eerie. There's like pictures of mysterious old people on the walls, and like rich velvet curtains, and these plush armchairs you can sit in, and they serve everything in like goblets, and it looks like they're dripping blood. So that's fun. If you're into vampires, that's definitely the place to go, because we probably will meet some. The other option is this like kitschy, like classic nostalgic Halloween place. It's got a lot of vintage horror movie posters, and all the drinks have like really crazy, they're like crazy looking. They've got like floating eyeballs and spooky smoke coming out, like very creative and slightly disturbing looking, you know, covered in cobwebs and big like Halloween mannequins and stuff like that. And then the third place, if you're not into like the super Halloween stuff, is Harry Potter themed. So they serve fire whiskey, and they serve butterbeer, and they've got broomstick decor and all the Hogwarts scarves and house decor, stuff like that. I know people purposely get dressed up like they're at Hogwarts to go to this bar specifically. Yeah. I'd be fine with any of them. All of them sound fun. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I'm sure the Monster Mash plays like all the time there, like constantly. Yeah, so How are we doing on time, do you think? Yeah. Okay, so we'll have time. We'll go back to mine real quick. Because we need to pick out our Halloween costumes. Do you want to collaborate so we like... Okay, yeah, that'd be fun. So should we do like our like favorite characters from a TV show? Or should we dress up as like a pun that like no one's ever gonna get, but we know it is, so it's super funny, and then it's like a very clear Instagram caption. Or we could just do something like classic, like we could be witches or vampires or zombies or something like that. Yeah? Okay. Do you have stuff for that already? Do we need to buy some stuff? Okay, cool. Yeah, the night isn't over. The night is not over. We've got some options like after party options. So first place, one of my friends is having a house party. Everyone's dressing up. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be costume contests. There's gonna be like apple bobbing for apples. I don't know. Lots of fun decor. Like it's a dance party. Like everyone will be dancing. It'll be fun. Yeah, very lively. Lots of flashing lights and a fog machine. Yeah, you got the picture. Or we could do a haunted house. Now, I have never done a haunted house, but I'm willing to try. This one apparently is really good, really spooky. Feels like you could be potentially getting murdered. See, this is the thing. I don't really understand the purpose of haunted houses because they scare me, but I guess that's why people like them. I don't know, but I would go if you want to. And third option is just like my other friend is having a murder mystery night. It's supposed to be super laid back, super chill. If you're into board games and just sitting around and getting to know some really cool people, we can do that. And we can figure out who the murderer is together. Yeah, lots of snacks, I'm sure. Yeah, alrighty. You say so. Alright, so I'm sure you're going to be pretty tired by the end of the day. So, we can watch a Halloween movie. Back at my place. Now, do you want to do something really classic, cute, not scary at all, like Charlie Brown? Or we could do something a little more spooky, like Coraline? Or are you going to convince me to watch like an actual spooky horror movie? Alright. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be any of those options, but like whatever your favorite Halloween movie is. Okay. Yeah, I might have seen that. I don't know. And then afterwards, we can maybe, share ghost stories if you have any good ones. Or we can just read together. Or we can crochet. Together. We can make some scarves for the upcoming cold winter months. Yeah, alright. I'll make sure that we've got that. Wow. Sounds like an amazing day. Sounds like a great day. Yeah. It sounds amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. That sounds like the most exciting Halloween day anyone could ever have. We really get to do it all. Alright, well, I'll see you then. It sounds good. Have a good one.